Hello, Gemini. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of November. General as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you as always and release what doesn't. So I'm going to start with the current situation for your love connection here, Gemini, starting with the challenges and what you might be dealing with, facing, or some of these messages could also represent past energies. So this is a deck by Fire Witch Tarot. It's called What Went Wrong. So let's take a look at that here to get things started. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. All right, this one's wanting to come out. Actually, two of them. Time for others, but not for you or them. Okay, so this is somebody perhaps that makes you feel secondary in their life. They've always got time for other people, but not for you. And then this one says no effort to go out and do anything. So I kind of feel this might have something to do with each other. You know, they're always out and about with other people. But when it comes to the two of you, the connection, spending time with you, they're not putting in enough effort. Okay, so let's grab one more card from this deck here. What went wrong? What's going on? One more card, please. Tough love. You needed this to toughen you up. Okay, so maybe being in a relationship with this person, however difficult you guys might have experienced certain things, certain aspects of the relationship, it toughened you up, as it says. You know, it perhaps contributed to you being able to stand up for yourself, that you weren't going to put up with certain things in your future connections. That is depending, of course, on how this played out between you and this person. Are you still with them, or does this represent past energies for some of you? So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'm going to start things off with my tarot teacher. So we're analyzing challenges that you might be dealing with. And again, for some of you, this could represent part of the past that might still have some lingering energies here. So if you were dealing with somebody that made time for everybody else but you, this is not something that you're going to accept in the future moving forward. So either you guys address this and fix it, or you might have detached yourself from somebody like this, which, as it says, it toughened you up. You needed this experience to perhaps stand up for yourself and to not take any BS from anybody else. Five of Wands makes sense, you know, because the Five of Wands is the tension in the partnership. You guys were getting into arguments over the fact that your partner wasn't available for you. You know, you guys were just clashing here. And it's also about rivalries, you know, competition, other people that were a part of this person's life, whether it was in a romantic sense, whether it represents infidelity or third-party situations, or they were just busy spending time with so many other people except you. Could have just been friends, you know, throwing all of their energy into hanging out with all the wrong people, but not in the relationship. Ten of Wands for me could represent the heaviness that you have been carrying when it comes to all of the drama that was going on here. This could also represent the fact that it stressed you out, especially if you were dealing with rivalries and conflicts in your partnership. It makes sense for me because the Ten of Wands is somebody who has been taken for granted. And for some of you guys, if you relate to this, that's exactly what's presenting itself here. You know, no effort to go out and do anything. Almost as if you came last. You know, you were last on this person's priority list. And so this could be you. You know, Swords represents air energy. Gemini, this could be you. Where you've had clarity, where you finally see what it is that you need to do. And for some of you, you might have cut this person out of your life because really they just were not showing up for you. That might be a literal not showing up for you because they were spending so much time with everybody else. So it's about cutting things and people out of your life that no longer serve a purpose, and it's giving you a new beginning and a new opportunity to go in a different direction. And when it comes to your romantic partnerships, prepare yourself to perhaps find new love, because that new love here could be very romantic, totally different from this person perhaps. So I can't help but feel for the collective, some of these energies could be lingering from the past, and you're now starting over perhaps. Or for some of you, this could be the desire of what it is that you want to manifest in your life. Somebody who will put you first, somebody who will bring the romance back into your life, especially if you were dealing with somebody who was cheating on you, or again, rivalries, conflicts that we see with that Five of Wands. Let's grab one more here. Some of you guys could also connect with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could be the younger counterpart here for some of you also. Page of Wands. Okay, so this does represent perhaps new people that are coming in for you. So one could represent the past, one could represent the future or current energies for somebody that you're seeing now, someone that you are focused on now. The Page of Wands is fire energy. So for some of you guys, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius could be somebody that you're focused on now. Could represent good news, because it could also be a letter, a phone call, or somebody telling you, giving you this news, maybe related to your love life or something else that's going on in your life that you've been wanting to find out a little bit more information on. And for some of you guys that have yet to connect with a new love, for example, if you're single, that could be this Page of Wands right here, or even the Knight of Cups, really. The Page of Wands is somebody who rushes in, so maybe you don't even expect this person to be a part of your life, and all of a sudden things are moving forward. Got the Four of Wands. Okay, so I'm off camera here. Let me move this over. Four of Wands, it's a great card because this is restoring the foundation in your life. Could be a twin flame that you end up connecting with. This person that is just not making time for you, I feel this twin could represent either a new love or somebody that you might have moved on to. This is your twin flame right here. Somebody who is not going to spend time with other people. This is somebody who wants to be a part of your life. This can also be an indication of happy times ahead for you, Gemini. Could be a wedding, a future wedding for some of you guys. I'm getting two for some of you, especially my divine feminines. I'm just picking up from the Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, and then the Four of Wands right after that. You might even connect with somebody or meet somebody new at a social gathering. And for some of you guys, that could be a wedding. But this is a very strong foundation that you have the capability of building in your romantic life and just life in general. So we'll have to see what the rest of this reading brings forward. Okay, so let's continue. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some additional messages. Can this be fixed for those of you that are going through some issues with somebody? I'm going to pull from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. So for those of you who are in a relationship, you guys are going through some issues. Is it a situation that can be fixed, or is there a blockage here? Are there just too many people that are getting in the way? Is there infidelity? Is there third parties or friends, family interfering? Let's see. Because a third party doesn't always have to be a cheater or somebody who's involved in the situation romantically. It could be so many other things, okay? So we do have the Frozen card coming through. Silence, stillness, no words. This is an indication here, Gemini, for those of you that relate to this, that things are frozen between you and a particular individual that you might be thinking about. Look at this. We have apprehensive, guarded, cautious, and afraid, followed by farewells, goodbyes, finality, and closure. And I get that for some of you guys, that there's somebody here that did not treat you right. You know, as we see, they were making time for all of the wrong people. They weren't putting in the effort in the partnership. So yeah, you guys had rivalries and conflicts with the Five of Wands. So I have a feeling you might have cut this person out. You might have said goodbye. And now you're guarded. You've got your walls up when it comes to this person. So if you haven't ended things with this person, perhaps this is telling you that it's time to do that. Let's grab one more card from here. Look at that. It's time. Okay. Wait, cycles, infinity. Because I'm kind of getting here, Gemini, that your angel guides, your spirit team, even the universe is giving you specific signs that it's time to move forward, time to move on from partnerships that are stagnant. It's frozen. You might not even be speaking to this person anymore for some of you guys, or communication just is not very good if you guys haven't broken up. For those of you that are still together and you could still be with each other, but there isn't good communication, and maybe you've thought about ending it for a very long time, but something's holding you back from doing that. You know, sometimes we get a little bit too comfortable in our relationships and then we just kind of stick around, but you're not happy. If you relate to that, it's time to let it go. It's time to say goodbye. Because, you know, this is where you're being directed towards a deep love, okay, spiritual connection that you feel with somebody, unity, soulmates, and we have the Four of Wands that could be an indication for some of you of a twin flame. Look at this. We have the masculine energy coming through. Okay, so this could go one of two ways. If you represent the masculine energy in the partnership, and it's just energy, so it could be a man or a woman, whoever represents the masculine energy, perhaps knowing that it's time to say goodbye, that it's time to let a particular person or situation go in order to make way for this amazing connection. On the other side of that, you could be divine feminine, knowing that it's time to end one situation if you haven't already, in order for you to meet this masculine that could either be a soulmate or a twin flame for you. Okay, so we'll go ahead and clarify what's going on here with some tarot. And I'm so excited to actually introduce my newest deck. This is called the Luna Tarot. I named it after my granddaughter Luna. So I've created it's not really a flip through video, but it definitely shows you all of the different cards. It's available on my Instagram page, and I will eventually upload it on YouTube. I just haven't had a chance to do that. All right, so, but by the time you see this, I'm pretty sure I would have already uploaded it. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight here, Gemini. So we have the masculine coming through. We have a reversed card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this can be an indication here, Gemini, that maybe you ran into a string of bad luck in your partnerships before, which is why things are frozen. Okay, and if things were frozen, that to me is an indication of stagnant energy. Nothing's happening. There's no communication, possibly no interaction between you and this person, because I feel maybe for some of you guys, maybe you've already checked out. I'm getting that for some of you guys. Look at this. We've got the Two of Swords. That simply clarifies that things are stuck. There is a stalemate here. It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. Look at this. We've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so that's clarity. It's coming through twice in this reading. That's really screaming loudly here towards you, Gemini, to let something go, to end something, to say goodbye to someone if you haven't already. Because this represents a new opportunity that can bring you a successful relationship, that could also lead you towards a very different direction in your life. Not just your love life, but really anything and everything. A new opportunity, a new beginning, a breakthrough, giving you the necessary clarity. And there's this need to clean house, so to speak, to cut things and people out of your life that no longer need to be there. That's why it's right next to farewell. Right next to farewell. Okay. What else, please? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. For those of you who are perhaps having some issues at your job, whatever it is that you do for a living, I feel maybe it's time for you to start learning something new, going in a different direction in that area also. But when it comes to your relationships, this is really seeing the value in your love connections and connecting with the right people who have the capability of building something amazing with you in your life. We've got the Page of Pentacles right here. Abundant harvest, right? So Pentacles are coming through here. For some of you, maybe your person could be an Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And this could also be a part of your energy right now, Gemini. I can't help but feel that your money matters, your finances right now, that's something of concern for you. Maybe if you're unemployed, perhaps there's a new job that's on the horizon for you. Something that you really enjoy doing. It could be something that you're passionate about. For some of you guys, you could get a raise in pay, a promotion, new job. Those things are coming up for me. But when it comes to your relationships, your love connections, the Page of Pentacles is about manifestation as well. Starting something new. And that's what I'm getting here, because one chapter of your life needs to end. Finality, closure. It's time to close the door if you haven't already. Because there's someone way better suited for you here. It makes sense for me that we've got the Seven of Wands, defensive energy, because right here with apprehensive, that's very similar vibes right there. You've got your guard up, you know. That's what's coming through there. Even though you've been through something difficult, you're not one to give up. You're not one to give up on yourself. But you're also not going to allow people to treat you like crap. You know, that's a part of what it is that you've learned for yourself. That's a part of your clarity. That's a part of your new beginning. So we do have the Hermit card right here. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo too. But this is about self-reflection, as it says. It's time to really go within and just reassess where you're at in your heart, your thoughts, your mind, about anything and everything that's going on in your life, your romantic life, perhaps your career, your vocation, your life purpose, your passions in life, whatever that might be. If you need quiet time, if you need alone time to be able to figure all of this out, then maybe that's why this is coming through here. Look at this. We've got the Eight of Cups. I'm telling you, it's time for you to walk away from somebody or something, a situation or a person. Yeah. So if you haven't done it yet, this card right here telling you it's time. It's time to do it, Gemini. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope that whatever came through here is resonating so far. If you'd like to watch part 2 of this reading, please head over to my Patreon page. I'll have that link down below in the description box. Don't forget to, if you're interested, of course, to participate in the free reading giveaway. I'll include that info down there as well. And that's it for now, guys. I will see you over on Patreon if you're interested. And if you're also interested in your own personal private reading, I'd love to do that for you. That information as well as down below. That's it for now. See you next time.